Hi everyone, I'm Ken from Crypto Trading KS. If you're new, welcome, and welcome back to our regular community. This is Meaning and Crypto Wealth. KSRealWealth Analysis is about a life trend direction. Just like crypto has a trend, also everybody's life has a trend as well. Inside our community, we're focused on real wealth. Real wealth is much more than financial wealth. Real wealth is all about inner and outer peace, fulfillment and meaning, determination, courage and honor, purpose and fearlessness, and so much more. Literally, you can have it all. Rule 964, show yourself forgiveness. This is an incredibly important rule, not just in life, but also in trading and investing. When we talk about the word forgiveness, it's because something has done wrong by us, or we've done wrong by ourselves. We've made some kind of mistake. Forgiveness is always associated with pain, generally past pain. There's a little quote here, forgiveness releases past pain. For example, you may have pain about your parents, how they treated you, or some other factor. You may have pain about friends, an intimate partner, failed relationships, a feeling of not being good enough. Forgiveness isn't actually for other people, it's always for ourselves. When we forgive, we're releasing the pain of the past. It can take a lot of strength to forgive others and ourselves. It's really important to be gentle with yourself. Life is hard. Mahatma Gandhi said it really well. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. When many people think about forgiveness, they think it's incredibly weak to do. It's almost like, how could you forgive that person? The truth is, forgiveness is never external. It's an internal trek. It's all about us moving on as individuals. The strength forgiveness requires is the peace it brings. This is a really critical understanding. The harder it is to forgive yourself or someone else, the more peace it will bring you when you do so. Without forgiveness in our lives, it's easy to become defined by our pain. When we become defined by our pain, we hold on to that pain because we think it is our identity. Pain is never an identity. This is why it takes so much strength to actually forgive, to engage in the act of forgiveness. Louise Hay said it very well. Forgiveness is for yourself because it frees you. It lets you out of that prison you've put yourself in. Louise Hay knew what she was talking about. She had a very tumultuous upbringing, a lot of pain, and it caused her to look at life through different eyes. She brought healing to millions of people. What an inspirational person, all because she moved into peace through forgiveness. Forgiveness allows us to be free from the past so we can live in the present moment. Until we can forgive, we cannot move forward and take advantage of new opportunities. We talk a lot about real wealth, inner and outer peace. Inner peace flows from forgiveness of yourself and others. It's also incredible that forgiveness instantly improves your health. You think about resentments that you may hold, anger that you may hold. When you engage forgiveness, that anger, that resentment literally disappears. It may take some time to get yourself into a position to be able to forgive, but forgiveness requires strength, and it is only done for you, no one else. Stress is a definite killer. Stress can ruin people's lives, and it does. Stress can result in people ending up in hospital. You don't want stress. Unnecessary stress by holding on to the past is unnecessary. If you can find it within yourself to forgive the things that happened to you in the past, you will immediately become healthier. But also, you'll become a lot happier. Now we've had a look at life direction or life trend. Let's get into consistent profitability. KSZone Analysis are the 4 stages that all investors and traders progress through to become consistently profitable and attain real wealth. Zone 1 is the fear zone. Zone 2, the blame zone. Zone 3, through probabilistic fearlessness, is the patience and rule zone. This is where people become consistently profitable. Zone 4 is the meaning zone. That's where life becomes meaningful. Rule 138, all investors become traders anytime they buy or sell. Now, what does this mean? You can think of investors versus traders like this. This is price going up and down, up and down, up and down. Investors generally get attracted to the market through the news. That's why keeping up with the news can be very dangerous to your financial health. What happens is people tend to buy at the top, then the price goes down and they get very freaked out and they tend to sell at the bottom. As price goes up again, they tend to say, oh, I was wrong. This thing does have legs. I should get in. And they tend to buy at the top. And when it dips very heavily, they tend to sell at the bottom. This is a very unfortunate thing, but it comes with being an investor. Traders are very different. They have a science to this. Traders typically buy when price turns around. On the other side, they tend to sell. When price repairs, they tend to buy, and they tend to sell when the trend breaks. They also love to buy falling knives. This is called capitulation, and they love adding to positions. The trader mentality is very, very different from the investor mentality. The concept is all investors become traders whenever they buy or sell. As an investor, you would probably not like to buy at the top and sell at the bottom. You'd probably more like to sell near the top and buy near the bottom. That's what trading and this channel is all about. Getting back to forgiveness. Forgiveness starts consistent profitability. When people trade, that means they're investing. Mistakes are not mistakes, they're learning. It's all about gaining insight into what the market school is teaching you. You literally take an exam every time you buy or sell. When you're trading or investing, it's really important to be gentle with yourself. The markets are very difficult, especially crypto, but there is a way to make the market work for you instead of against you. That's what this community is all about. A very important way to move from the blame zone, zone 2, into zone 3 and gain probabilistic fearlessness is through forgiveness. It's important to rephrase losses away from being mistakes and simply being lessons. When you understand that the market's just giving you an exam and you're just learning, you will become stronger and stronger when you depersonalize the losses. It's very hard to do, of course. That's real money that's been lost. However, it's critical to do that to get into zone 3. Oprah was obviously talking about trading and investing when she said this: true forgiveness is when you can say, thank you for that experience. She was obviously talking about trading. Good on you, Oprah. It's incredibly important not to be a prisoner of past mistakes. They're just simply lessons. It's not a life sentence. They're just learning experiences. You can see why real wealth requires forgiveness. There's so many things for us to forgive in our personal lives, things that maybe we've never told another person. It's really important to let ourselves be free of the past. That is how we open up new opportunities and live in the present moment. It's important to understand that when we don't forgive, we actually hold on to a feeling That is not good for us. Feeling unworthy is very dangerous to the health. It can also harm relationships and create intergenerational problems. Forgiveness is a really important skill to master, and it's literally a skill. This is quite a sad story, but one I think is really important to share. Jesse Livermore was the pioneer of day trading and an incredibly successful person. From a young age, he made his own way in life. Unfortunately, Jesse committed suicide at age 63. He wrote a suicide note, "I am unworthy of your love." The problem here, of course, is what a horrible way to end a life, feeling unworthy. Unworth, or feelings of lack of worth, stem from a lack of forgiveness. I come from a mathematics, financial, and actuarial science background. That means I'm pretty hardcore on numbers and mathematics, yet I understand the importance of emotional wealth. I do so because I've touched death many times through illness, unfortunately. The thing to remember here is when we get to the end of our lives, it's not about counting money, it's about counting love. When we turn the focus away from ourselves, forgiveness becomes possible. Unfortunately for Jesse Livermore, he created an intergenerational problem. His son also committed suicide, and his son's son committed suicide. These are not legacies anyone wants to leave, especially for those they love. Forgiveness literally releases past pain. You deserve a beautiful life, one that's got financial abundance and also emotional abundance in a good way. Having real wealth is all about inner and outer peace, fulfillment and meaning. All of these components that are real wealth are what we focus on every day inside our community. Let's do a quick Bitcoin update. Bitcoin is continuing to repair. From a technical level, it got above the 45,830 mark that we were talking about in previous episodes, and it's made its way above the 46,566 level. There's not much resistance between here and the 50,000 mark. We would expect some turbulence around the $50,000 mark. We may also see a long tail rejection coming down. Just be aware of that. The markets love to pull the rug out from people investing in the market. What we can see, the current price is $47,097. We have support below 46,566, 45,830, 45,268, 45,000, 44,602, and key level 43,685. Turning to the KS model, which is a crypto technical trading model based on institutional price psychology, from the on-chain data, we're about here in terms of the previous cycle. We're going through a decrease like we did in the past cycle. After the past cycle decrease, price came up 87%, then went down 20%, up around 40%, down 40%, up 40%, down 40%. This is realistically the path of Bitcoin's price action. It is incredibly volatile. What we're looking for to end the bull run is an exponential blow off top. It's possible we may get one or two of these. We'll just have to keep our eye on it. Zooming into the current price action with an overlay of where things could go based on the past cycle and an alignment of on-chain metrics, we can see price is expected to go up this month. We're above key levels of support at 44,356. We have a very nice level of support running through here, which will activate around the $43,900 mark. We also have very strong support at 40,489. Don't be at all surprised if the markets tend to push price down before pushing it up. There are a lot of reasons for that. One reason is to attract shorts into the market that then will be liquidated. It's really important to understand we're in a bull market right now. The price bias is in the upward direction. Fidelity Investments put out an estimate of Bitcoin's price. They're expecting around $1 million per Bitcoin from 2026 onwards and around 10 million from 2030 onwards. It's a very turbulent ride and has been since Bitcoin was developed. But that is the nature of crypto. Crypto is incredibly volatile. If you're caught on the wrong side of this volatility, you may feel that you're not worthy to stay in the market. You are worthy. It's just a lesson. We are all taught those lessons when we enter the market through the tuition fee that the market demands, which is losses. It's very normal, completely normal stuff. Just look at the losses as a lesson. You took an exam. The next exam you will do more effectively on, especially hanging with us on our channel, Crypto Trading KS. We're all about giving hints and tips and rules to save you. Basically, I've spent over 3 decades in the markets. I've learned thousands of rules and I share them all with you. The important thing to take away here, normal stock market action is nothing compared to crypto action. Literally, the stock market, when you've been in crypto for a while, the stock market is like watching grass grow. It moves so slowly. It will put you to sleep. But when you get good at crypto, you can use the volatility for your favor and create life-changing wealth. And of course, meaning. That's the most important thing. You can have a lot of money, and if you don't have meaning, realistically, you might have comfort, but you don't have meaning. Meaning is really, really important. I'd like to say thank you and show my appreciation for the very generous community members who have reached out and bought me a coffee on buymeacoffee.com/cryptotradingks. I really appreciate it. It's very lovely of you to do that. I don't expect it. Thank you, everyone. I hope you found this content useful. Please consider sharing and liking this video. Thank you to our moderators for keeping our community safe from scammers. Please say hi and let me know where you're viewing from, and if you have any questions or you would like me to cover off various parts of Real Wealth, I always love to hear from you. If you would like daily updates on price movements in the crypto market, please subscribe to YouTube. I've left helpful links in the description of this video. Please remember, crypto is volatile. Always prepare yourself for the best and worst case scenarios. Reality will likely be between them. Stay safe out there. Take care and see you next time. Bye for now.